Hey there guys, so this is going to be the Gatekeeper challenge, and I know this is a little bit late. I kind of had a busy week. YouTube isn't my full-time job, so I try to get out videos when I can, as soon as I can. And then we finally got time yesterday to be able to do this with some people in my clan that wanted to get it done. And it's not really too hard with this strategy, just a lot of timing and being careful. But there is a lot of ads, and this is definitely, I would say, the hardest challenge to do in the Master Raid, just because you don't want to kill the Wyvern or the Minotaur too soon. Trying to get that timing down can be really hard, and then just keeping the ads under control is very difficult, especially when you get to that last conflux and you have barriers you got to watch out for, and everything's rushing there. It does a lot of damage to you. But you guys can definitely get it done, and with the strategy, hopefully you'll be able to get this first part done here, and then it's just going to be keeping those ads under control at the end and finishing it out. But I think you guys can do it. So for the teams and where we have people, first off, the easiest one is there is a guy outside, and he's just going to be hanging out there until you get to the last set of Minotaur and Wyvern, and then he's just going to have to let the Mars team of 3 people in first, just because there's more people in there, so it makes sense to get the bigger team into the arena before you get the other 2 people that are over on Venus in there. He just chills, and then once you get to the 5th set, or your 5th enemy that you have to kill there for the timing, then you're going to have him start working on opening up that portal, taking out the overload and all that good stuff, and then he'll be able to have that portal up, hopefully right when you guys need to be going out and defending the last conflux. And then now for the Venus team here, it's just 2 of you guys. You're going to have the relic. You're going to have one person, which in this video it's me, juggling the relic, trying to do damage, making sure the relic doesn't despawn, because if you do drop it too long, it will disappear and then you will end up wiping. So you got to be careful with that. It's just, I mean, you can see what I'm doing, just reloading, picking up, swapping, just keep refreshing that relic. And then, of course, using it to pop the Minotaur shield when you need to. And then your other teammate there is going to be just trying to keep stuff slowed, clear ads. And he had Witherhoard in here, and we kind of figured, I mean, that was seemed to be the best to be able to keep those ads under control, plus rotating our turrets. And then the other team on Mars there's hopefully you guys are familiar with this. It's just hard for to get the footage of it, but hopefully this explanation will make sense. You're gonna have 3 people over there, and they're all just gonna have turrets, whatever freeze abilities, their melees, all that stuff, trying to freeze that Minotaur when he comes out, and then they're just gonna keep him frozen and push him off the map, and they're gonna have control. So when we have our Wyvern up, when they're starting to push him off, we need to be ready to kill our Wyvern and make sure that he's dead. So that timing is pretty difficult. When you have the Minotaur, it's super easy for the other team of 3 people over on Mars, because they can just kill him pretty easy. There's 3 people. It's not that hard. And then the Minotaur is definitely a lot easier to kill than the Wyvern. And it's just going to be a lot of anarchy just to keep those ads under control and putting a small path in front there. But they're going to have the say when it comes to them having the Minotaur and having to push him off. And hopefully they can keep him slow to get him over there. So as soon as he spawns, you need to, be communicating with them. And that's the biggest thing, is just getting that timing to be able to get that the cheese down for all of the rounds. But I think you guys can do it. It just takes a little bit of practice. You guys will get it down. And then when we go out into the main room, just to keep the ads under control, first off, the 3 people that are going to be getting their portal first, make sure you're switching to an anti-barrier scout. And the people that are over here, like on my team on Venus, get an anti-barrier scout on, and the guy that's also in the other room, y'all are going to want to have that to be able to keep those barriers down. And then me as a relic holder here, I need to be going around the room right away, popping those Minotaur shields, making sure those guys are down. And having your supers here is super helpful, and also having people call out where the Minotaur is, because here, I went over here, I was expecting him to be there, and then I was just kind of running around waiting for him. They called him out there, I went over and got him. And then they're also keeping those barriers popped. Sadly, this relic was wanting to track there. I don't know why. But now it can be pretty difficult. Once those wyverns spawn, they're going to melt you. But what we did, as you can see where all their reses are, they stayed up by those portals there, just to make sure that they didn't get killed by the ads. Because if you're down in the middle there, you're going to get just shredded. So make sure you are being careful about that. Stay up by those portals to clear the majority of the ads and keep them under control. Don't be running into the middle and getting lit up. It's master difficulty. You need to be careful. Use your turrets, use your supers to keep everything slowed, and I believe you guys can get it. So that's the thing. That's all I got for recommendations for this. But play safe, play your life. You guys can get this. Hopefully this was helpful. See you guys next video. Like, comment, subscribe.